Now in this session we are going to see the applications of laser as a part of module 4 quantum mechanics and lasers. Now we go with the applications of lasers. Lasers have a wide range of applications. What are the major characteristics of laser is highly coherent, highly focused, high intensity, monochromatic and less divergent. These characteristics have made a very wide range of applications of lasers. Now we see some of them in the defense as a range finder, laser guided missiles. So here lasers are used as a defense sector as a range finder, which are used as laser guided missiles to determine we can find out the distance and exact location of a enemy. That is, we are using the lasers in the defense as a range finder. Also we have storage of information in memory units of computer, also used in laser printing. In the storage of memory units of computers, we are using lasers to detect the information. Next is industrial applications. There are laser cutting, laser welding and laser drilling. Lasers are also used in communications via satellites, optical fiber communications. In an optical fiber, laser light is allowed to undergo total internal reflections as a multiple reflections, and so therefore lasers are used even in a communication systems, even through the satellites. Also lasers are used in medical applications, that is eye surgery, endoscopy and laparoscopy. We commonly see that for cataracts of old people, they will be using laser to remove the cataract surgery or to remove the layer of cataract. Even endoscopy, in the process of endoscopy or laparoscopy, laser light is being used. So lasers find its applications in a wide range. Now here laser in defense sector as a range finder. Now we will see how a laser is used in defense as a range finder. Here high intensity, high coherence and high directionality of the laser is made use of a defense range finder. The laser range finder uses a laser signal is transmitted and returned from the target. If you can see here in this diagram, here the target is here, TV monitor is here, transmitted light, the light is being transmitted and it is received to the antenna, laser transmitter and receiver. Here the light is being reflected laser light. So here what is happening, high intensity, high coherence and high direction of the laser is made use of in the defense range finder. The laser range finder uses a laser signal is transmitted and returned from the target. The time delay between the transmission and the receipt of the signal is used to determine the distance to the target based on the speed of the light. That means a light is being transmitted and returned from the target. The time delay between the transmission and the receipt of the signal is used to determine the distance to the target based on the speed of the light. This is the mechanism. So it is having in military, it is finding in defense as a range finder. Now how does a range finder works out? Here range finder works on the principle that distance is equal to velocity into time. Laser beam is transmitted towards the target and reflected laser beam from the target is received. As I told you in the previous slide, the light is being transmitted and is reflected back. So the time lapse between the transmitting laser and the receiving the beam is being measured. If S is the distance of the target, then the range of the target is given by S is equal to V into T by 2. In practice, computer-aided calibrated devices are used to display the distance and the direction on the monitor screen directly and accurately. So, here what is happening? The computer-aided calibrated devices are used to display the distance and direction on the monitor. Tankers, fighters, planes, guided missiles are equipped with the range finder to destroy the enemy targets without bringing to the pre-notice of the enemy, especially in the military services. When we need to blast the enemy's target, we can target them by using this technology. Next is we are using the lasers in data storage in CD and DVDs. High intensity, high focusability of a laser is made to use for storing data in CDs and DVDs. Here you can see here we are storing in CDs and DVDs large amount of data. How this data is being read? So here what is happening here is the laser light is used to read the content or the data. So here you can see here it is in a CD it is 10101. So here we are seeing a CDs and DVDs are made up of 3 layers: polycarbonate layer, aluminium layer and a plastic or a lacquer coating here. CDs and DVDs are made up of 3 layers. The bottom layer is called as polycarbonate, which is tough and brittle. Above this is an aluminium layer coated with a plastic and a lacquer, synthetic substance which tries to form a hard protective coating. So CDs and DVDs are storing the data in the form of a digital format. CDs and DVDs are in the storing the data in the form of digital. So here ones and zeros, these are only the binary bits that are used to store the devices, and we are reading from that binary data. Now here, to store data, laser beam burns and create tiny bumps of the space in the track called pits, which denotes 0, and unburnt space is the track called as land, which denotes 1 along a spherical track. If you can see here in the previous slide, here this is a pit where it is storing 0. When there is no pit, it becomes a 1. That is what is being explained here. Create tiny bumps of space in the track called pits, which denotes 0, and unburnt space in the track called as land. So in the previous slide we can see that here this is a pit which is burnt, which carries 0. It is an unburnt, so it is a track. Track carries 1, pit carries 0. This is how data is being stored. The stored data, laser beam burns and creates tiny bumps of space in the track called pits, which denotes 0, and unburned space in the track called as land, which denote 1 along the spiral track. Thus data is stored in a binary languages, zeros and ones. So as I told you, the data is stored in the binary language, and for a binary language digital it is only zeros and ones. Data can be reproduced by scanning the pits and lands. Here I told you pits and land. Pit is denoting 0 and lands is denoting 1. So pits and land along the spiral track using low power laser, which is nothing we can use here as a semiconductor laser. An electronic circuit generates zeros and ones, and decoder convert these binary numbers into original data. So A to D and D to A converters here, which are very much useful. Electronic circuits generate zeros and ones and decodes and convert this binary data into original data. So what is happening here? The binary data is getting converted into original data by decoder. Decoder converts binary bits into an analog bit and whatever the data. See, the storage capacity of CD is 700 MB and that of DVD is 4.7 GB. Blu-ray disc extra large can store data more than 50 GBs. Nowadays, every day by day, the GB capacity, the storage capacity is going on increasing. So this is how it has been used. And even these lasers are being used, as I told you in the previous slide, lasers are being used in laser cutting, laser welding and laser drilling. This is the industrial applications. Laser cutting means rather than cutting, you can see people working on the wood, they keep on with the seesaw keep on cut the wood. Similarly here laser cutting done for metal pieces with a very high, since the focusing capability of a laser is more, laser cutting gives a very minute cuttings in a metal pieces, and welding is also being done without any impurities being added. Drilling can also be done by a laser because of high intensity and high focusability. These are some of the applications of a laser. They are used in the defense as a rangefinder, storage information in memory units of computer, industrial applications of laser, communication system, medical applications in eye surgery and endoscopy, etc. Thank you.